I'm Eddie Conway coming to you from Baltimore, down in front of City Hall. I'm here with the Bolton House Tenant Coalition, an organization that's formed uh, at the Bolton House, and I'm talking to three of the key spokespeople. What's your name?
Sharon Burris.
Karen Walker.
Kiyama Woodfolk.
Okay, so can somebody tell me why y'all decide to organize this coalition?
Due to the fact there are deplorable living conditions in the Bolton House, we had to come together and, with the help of Link Up, to really pull the tenants together and speak out against the roaches, the mice, rats, bed bugs, and especially mold. There's a lot of seniors in our buildings with COPD, and having upper respiratory problems. People need help. So that's
Okay, so how many units are in your building?
It's 260 units in
Oh.
Bolton House.
Okay, and there's children. Each one of those units have family. If you had to make an estimation, how many people you think are affected?
A couple of thousand.
Okay. So who's responsible for what's happening in this unit? Have y'all talked to the owner or talked to the maintenance people or the manager and tried to get some of this stuff resolved?
As far as I've known and we've discussed in our housing coalition, there have been numerous complaints over the years and years that residents have resided at Bolton House to the property manager, Liza Walring. So I would say she would probably be the first point, in the complaints as far as the complaints not being addressed with the building. But the main culprit that we are really truly addressing would be Urban Atlantic.
Okay, is anybody been in contact with the city officials, or are y'all gonna reach out to the city to see if y'all can get some help? And who is your representative?
We're reaching out to Mayor Jack Young and Eric Costello, who is our representative, our council representative. We're asking for some help. We need it badly. Nobody should have to live in conditions where your apartment may get flooded with feces at any moment because of the piping system there. You're subject to Right now we're subject to no air, and you understand the weather is getting hot and it's humid in Baltimore. So because
Are you saying the air conditioners?
air condition is not working, and we were told there is no unforeseeable future as to when the peace would be in. So that's saying a lot right there. You already knew that this was happening, and you didn't make any conditions of any way for people to be comfortable or have some type of air.
Hmm. Well, how many floors is in this building?
14 floors.
14 floors.
14 floors.
Mhm.
Okay. So why do you think the building is being allowed to deteriorate?
Due to the state center. I mean, yeah, well, you may as well call it the state center project.
The planned state center where they're gonna build.
They're planning to build a mall over where the state center is now. From my understanding, they want to basically move low-income housing out of the area, point blank, period. If you do that, where these people gonna go? All they've known is Baltimore, and they've known that area for a while, so where are they gonna go? You got people that's been in that building for like over 40 years. Yeah.
So what are your future plans?
Well, actually, today is a part of our future plan, reaching out to, the public, gaining more support through, the media, our public officials. We're currently working with Link Up, who is working with us, helping us to gain some exposure to all of these dilapidated housing conditions We have right now we have written letters to address the city council and the mayor as well, to help us to get these problems alleviated. Um, as my neighbor has stated, you know, there are so many times that our water is shut off at any given, you know, time. We may not have water for hours and hours and hours, and we, you know, have elderly people that are disabled, people that have respiratory conditions, people that are not able to climb 14 floors. Our elevators are at any given time constantly on a consistent basis not working properly. We have, you know, fires sometimes happen in the building and tenants are not able to get out. I've had to literally one time when there was when a fire alarm sound, I had to try to carry an elderly woman that is immobile down flights of stairs just to try to make sure that she could get out of the building safely. Currently, our elevators license is expired. There's just doesn't really seem to be realistically any goals that we can see of actually getting this building fixed and making our residents have a livable, you know,
Quality of life.
safe habitat where they can actually, you know, just live. And we're just tired of it. We really, really, really are.
Well, what can the public, who can the public reach out to, and what can the public do to help and support y'all?
We would like for the public to honestly stand with us, as well as reach out to their city councilmen, be at the meetings when we're asked to come to meetings. Social media, it plays a great big part. Please, you know, go to Facebook, Instagram, whatever, you know, and blast Edgewood Management, blast Urban Atlantic, blast and put them on front page. Let them know that they have properties not only here in Baltimore, but in DC and other cities, and they're allowing their properties to go to hell in a handbasket, you know? And it's not fair. It's just not fair.
Okay.
Yeah, we do pay our rent.
And we do have low income units, you know, people that are paying low income, which means that the government is responsible for paying the other portion of the rent. And I would like for the government to make sure that they are being involved and making sure that their funds are being allocated properly. So many times it comes down on the little man that he must pay taxes to make up for, you know, all of different things that need to be financed. But I just feel that the government really needs to take a deeper, closer look and make sure that their funds are really going where they need to be going. Things are being repaired like they need to be repaired, and they can reach out. Anybody that would like to help us can reach out to any three of us. My name is Kiama Woodfolk. I am a resident at 1100 Bolton Street, apartment 914. They can reach out. They can reach out to link up.
That's right.
You know, to help us. We would be willing to meet with them at any given time, day or night. My email address is kiamawoodfolk90@gmail. Please email me with anything that it is that you all would like to do to help us to alleviate these terrible living conditions.
All right, thank you. I'm Eddie Conway. I've just been talking to the Bolton Tenants Housing Coalition, and they're here demanding quality housing, and they're concerned about the conditions that's affecting the health of the elderly as well as the children. Thank you for joining me at The Real News.